What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Professor MIMS, aka Make It Make Sense. And normally I don't talk about politics, but today I had to share this one with you guys because this is a very important thing that'll impact us all. And if you're watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the content as we'll be bringing more entertainment news later on. But today we're going to go over Donald Trump's new tariff plan policy, which, like I said, it's going to affect us all. So let's get right to business. So today was April 2nd, 2025. President Donald Trump announced a comprehensive tariff plan, which he termed Liberation Day, and it was aimed to address trade imbalances and bolster U.S. manufacturing. So his plan introduces a universal 10% tariff on all imported goods. Furthermore, a 25% tariff is imposed on all foreign-made vehicles and key auto parts effective tomorrow, April 3rd, 2025. Food and energy products and certain minerals not available in the U.S. will all be exempt from these tariffs. Now, the biggest problem with this proposed plan is that it's going to decrease our buying power as consumers, which really means that it's going to cause more inflation. So like you can see on this chart, things like toys, household appliances, footwear, travel goods, apparel, and furniture are already predicted to increase by certain percentages, which is going to hurt our spending power, and it's going to make the cost of living a little more difficult. Now, this excludes, again, food, energy costs, and also certain minerals created outside of the U.S. His administration, they assert that these measures will level the playing field for American workers and industries. However, as mentioned, most critics are warning of potential price increases for all us as U.S. consumers, and to anticipate for those countries that are affected to retaliate with their own tariff percentages. So now, if you look at the stock market, the financial market has already reacted negatively, and you can see that there's been significant declines in stock futures right after this announcement was made. Expected cost of this new plan that affects the whole entire world, the dollar amount is $1.4 trillion. Now think about what I just said. Us in the US, and when I say us, I'm really meaning Donald Trump, because this is his proposed plan. It's going to affect everyone all around the world. And the way we spend money, the way we exchange goods and services. And as I mentioned, it's going to make other countries spiteful, and they're going to try to counterbalance what we're effectively doing to them right back to us. This is my take on this whole situation. It really upsets me because it reinforces a huge power dynamic that has been happening in our country for quite some time now. You're going to soon see there's no longer going to be anything called the middle class. It's going to be either you're rich or you're poor. There's not going to be any middle ground. And Donald Trump can get away with doing this because he's an elitist, and this benefits the elitists without a doubt. It puts so much money more in their pockets for anyone who owns a conglomerate, and they can benefit off of it all day long. But what it does to whoever is considered middle class right now and lower class is that now that's more taxes, more money that you have to put out to stay afloat. This isn't sustainable. We're already over $21 trillion in debt as it is. And now we're supposed to make up for more money to put into the elitist pockets. This has become such a double-edged sword. It's not even funny. The one part of this I can understand is wanting to bring the strength back to the U.S. economy and the way we do goods and services, and having our homegrown manufacturers maximize their profits as much as possible. But how can you do that when you're basically bullying other countries into taxing them and ultimately making them upset and wanting to counter what you're doing? So all in all, it's just going to end up hurting everyone way more than it helps. Now, I could be totally wrong about this, but I've already seen the financial impact it's already taken on our stock market. As I mentioned earlier in the video, it's approximately $1.4 trillion that the world is going to have to come up with to make this thing even stick in the first place. So there you have it. Pretty much everything you need to know about this new proposed tariff plan we've already covered. Now, the official date that this is supposed to go in effect and begin is this Saturday, April 5th, 2025, midnight Eastern time. So I really want to know what you guys think on the matter, because I don't see this as a win long term, and I'm already seeing signs of things going for the worse in the short term, but I could be short-sighted on this. I'm not 100%. It just seems to me that it's going to definitely do more damage and put us in more of a deficit than we already are in. So, guys, please do me a favor. I really want to get your input on this without turning this into a political war or picking a side on political parties and all that. Let's kind of just stick to the subject at hand. Just let me know in the comment section, are you thinking this is going to be great, or are you thinking this is going to be terrible? No matter what your position is on it, I still wish everyone peace and prosperity. And as always, don't forget to help a brother out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to the bottom of this discussion. Maybe we might even come up with a solution. Who knows? But as always, it's your boy, Professor MIMS. YouTube, stay blessed. I'll see you in the next video.